So, is Hollow Knight Silksong worth playing? After 6 years of delays, memes, and the kind of hype that could crush lesser games, Team Cherry's follow-up to one of the best Metroidvanias ever made has finally arrived. And let me tell you, the wait was absolutely worth it. But here's the thing about Silksong. It's not just more Hollow Knight. This is Team Cherry taking everything that made the original special and cranking it up to 11 while completely reimagining how you interact with that world. The moment you drop into the Moss Grotto as Hornet, you can feel the difference. Where the Knight felt fragile and methodical, Hornet is pure aggression, wrapped in silk and steel. The first thing that hits you is just how much faster everything feels. Hornet doesn't just move through Pharloom, she dominates it. She's got this incredible mobility toolkit that makes the Knight look like he was moving through molasses. We're talking wall runs, ledge grabs, air dashes, dive attacks, and even this ridiculous harpoon dive that lets you zip across entire rooms. She can automatically run over short ledges, which sounds minor but completely changes how exploration flows. And that needle throw, being able to launch yourself toward enemies or hook onto the environment, transforms both combat and traversal in ways that feel genuinely revolutionary for the series. But it's the combat where Silksong really shows its teeth. This isn't the cautious, defensive play that Hollow Knight sometimes encouraged. Hornet rewards aggression, and the game systems back that up beautifully. Take the new healing mechanic. Instead of standing still and channeling focus like a sitting duck, you can instantly heal mid-combat by consuming silk. The catch? It uses your entire silk reserve no matter how little health you're missing. It's this brilliant risk-reward calculation that happens dozens of times per fight. Do you heal now and lose your offensive options, or push through and risk everything? The enemy design reflects this philosophy perfectly. With over 200 enemy types, each one feels designed to keep up with Hornet's speed and complexity. These aren't just palette swaps. We're talking about bugs wearing the shells of their victims, mosquito ravens that haunt misty caverns, and deep docks workers who fight with symbols and wear bells on their heads. Every encounter feels like a test of your aggression and timing rather than just pattern memorization. And the bosses? Team Cherry has outdone themselves. From the nimble dance with Lace that feels like fighting another player to the massive golem that dwarfs anything from the original game, each boss encounter is a masterclass in escalation. The Moss Mother might seem straightforward at first, but then you hit Deep Docks and face Lace, and suddenly you realize this game isn't messing around. These fights demand the full range of Hornet's abilities and will punish you for trying to play this like the original game. Pharloom itself is a character worth discussing. This isn't just a bigger Hollow Nest, it's a completely different kind of world. Where Hollow Nest felt ancient and crumbling, Pharloom pulses with industrial menace. The deep docks echo with the sound of endless labor, bells ringing as bugs haul materials to feed the machine above. Greymoor stretches out as the largest area Team Cherry has ever designed, filled with twin towers storing massive silk reserves. And threading through everything is this sense of oppression. The Citadel Castle ruling from above while the kingdom below suffers under their silk-hungry regime. The progression system shows similar ambition. Instead of simple charm notches, you're juggling crests that completely change your moveset, tools that range from throwable weapons to protective gear, and silk skills learned from the scattered weavers. The new rosary system elegantly solves one of Hollow Knight's most punishing aspects. You can string your currency together to prevent it from losing it on death, but it requires planning and resource management. It's the kind of quality of life improvement that shows Team Cherry learn from player feedback without compromising the challenge. Now let's talk about what doesn't work quite so smoothly. The quest system feels underdeveloped from what we've seen. While having multiple towns and bulletin boards sounds great on paper, the actual quest variety seems limited to basic gather, hunt, and exploration tasks. It's functional, but it doesn't feel as integrated into the world as it could be. The crafting system, while adding depth, occasionally makes you hesitant to use your best tools since they require shell shards to replenish. If you're the type who hoards consumables in RPGs, this might frustrate you. The game also suffers from its own ambition in places. With such a massive world and complex systems, there are moments where the pacing stumbles a bit. Some areas feel slightly underpopulated despite the impressive enemy count, and certain progression gates involving the bell shrines aren't as clearly telegraphed as they could be. But here's what's remarkable about player reception. Both newcomers and Hollow Knight veterans seem to be finding their groove just in different ways. Veterans appreciate how Silksong builds on familiar foundations while demanding they unlearn old habits. The aggressive combat loop feels like a natural evolution that respects the original while pushing the formula forward. Newcomers, meanwhile, get to experience what might be the most polished entry point into this style of game ever created.
with quality-of-life improvements that smooth out the genre's rougher edges. The technical presentation deserves special mention. Silksong looks and sounds incredible, with Team Cherry's art style reaching new heights of atmospheric detail. Every area feels distinct and purposeful, from the moss-covered serenity of the starting areas to the industrial nightmare of the deep docks. The soundtrack weaves through exploration and combat seamlessly, creating this constant sense of momentum that drives you forward. At $20, Silksong delivers incredible value. This isn't just a bigger Hollow Knight, it's a refinement and evolution of everything that made the original special. With multiple endings, over 40 boss fights, and Team Cherry already planning post-launch content, there's easily 30+ hours of content for completionists. If you're the kind of player who loves challenging, exploration-heavy games that reward skill and perseverance, Silksong is an absolute must-play. If you bounced off Hollow Knight's difficulty but were intrigued by the world and atmosphere, the quality of life improvements here might be exactly what you need. If you're looking for a more casual experience or prefer story-heavy games, you might want to wait for some post-launch patches or approach with tempered expectations. Hollow Knight Silksong isn't just a worthy successor, it's Team Cherry proving they understand exactly what made their original game special while having the confidence to push the formula in bold new directions. After 6 years of waiting, we finally have our answer. Yes, it was absolutely worth the wait. What did you think of Silksong? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if this helps you decide whether to pick it up, smash that like button and subscribe for more reviews. We've got plenty more coverage coming, and trust me, you're going to want to stick around for what Team Cherry does next.